the jaw. And if you're feeling somewhat uncomfortable or fidgety, that's fine. Just allow yourself to move until you feel comfortable. Feel free. Check your neck. Ask yourself if your neck is relaxed. And if it's not, if you would like to relax the neck, just soften the muscles around the neck, the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Draw them away from the ears. And just take a nice deep breath in and release. And as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, notice the chest lifting, rising as you do, the belly expanding. And as you release, the same body parts slowly deflating, releasing the air. Just notice that. This is going within the body, noticing without judgment. However you're breathing is fine. See if you can gently draw your breath down into your belly. Expanding the belly. As we move down through the body, noticing if we're sat on a chair, noticing the weight of the chair underneath us, or the floor or the mat that we lay, holding up our body. Again, just noticing you can feel the weight of the chair or whatever you're sitting or laying on, the texture underneath you and beneath that layer, the ground. You can sense all that through your consciousness. You can feel that through the legs down into the floor. With each breath just relaxing more. And from time to time the mind will wander. It's absolutely natural. So without judgment. If you do notice your mind wandering, going somewhere else right now, not being in the present moment, with love and compassion, praise yourself for noticing that your mind has wandered briefly, without judgment of what thoughts you're thinking, without analysis of those thoughts or feelings. Simply praise yourself for noticing. And gently draw your mind back to the body or to the breath. And even if you feel that that's something pressing, it's something important, just trust and know in yourself that that important feeling will be there later anyway. You can always come back to it. So for now, practicing, training the mind to gently, lovingly return the consciousness to the body, to my voice, to this meditation. And another wonderful way to achieve that is through counting the breath. It's a beautiful, simple practice that helps us to train the mind do that now. We will count 1 as we inhale, and 2 as we exhale completely, and 3 as we inhale the next breath fully, and 4 as you exhale the next. Keep going until you reach 10 at your own speed. Whenever you feel your mind wandering, with love, with praise, bring your mind back to the number that you left on. And after you reach 10, beginning back to 1. Just lovingly bring yourself back to the number. And even if you forgot what number you were on because your mind had wandered for some time, that's fine. Just start again at any number you feel. Just teaching yourself mindfulness, patience, slowing down, and living in the now. Just simply counting to 10 and then back to 1. Good. Just keep drawing the mind back. Just notice that your mind wanders and slowly bring it back without judgment. Whatever number you're on now, just allowing your mind to let go of all of that, all of the visions, and allow your mind to do whatever it wants. It can think, analyze. Let the mind be wild now for some time. Anything it wants. And then slowly bringing it back to the breath and allowing yourself to relax. Relaxing even further than you already are. With each and every breath, becoming more and more relaxed, more at peace. The more you relax, the deeper you go. The deeper you go, the calmer the mind. And as you continue to drift on down, deeper and deeper, you're finding that here in this space is so calm, so peaceful, absolutely safe, and free from any kind of worry, just simply contented, this blissful place. Knowing that this is your true self, your true soul, absolutely at peace. And because this is you, you will gradually find that less and less need to worry about any future problems and dangers, many of which you know are quite imaginary. It's been said that 80% of all the things we worry about never happen. And only 5% of things that we can't do anything about. So we really only have 5% to deal with. Which isn't so bad once you stop to think about it. Even that thought alone calms you even further. Takes away that overwhelming feeling. And you'll find that day by day, you're becoming increasingly successful in overcoming worry. You're now becoming increasingly more able to determine the real dangers about the things you feel. And you now see what the possibilities are of those actually occurring. Knowing that most of the things you worry about never happen. You now realize that what you are actually doing is making yourself miserable, stressed, or anxious for nothing. Day by day, you find yourself becoming more and more successful in overcoming those pointless and self-defeating worry. You now resolve to live looking neither forward nor backward beyond your 24-hour period. A little forward insight is fine, and a little backward reflection, learning is also fine. You're becoming aware of when either excessive forward thinking is causing pain rather than supporting you, and whether looking back too much is causing disturbance in your life. You live today as best you can, and by doing this, you will also be doing the most within your power to make tomorrow better. The power is in the now, and each and every day you're finding yourself more and more in the now. You are becoming more aware to what is happening now in the present. And you respond only to what is happening now and only going to the future where that supports you in a positive way, not lingering on what has happened in the past or what may happen in the future. And as you occupy yourself with only one thing at a time, you concentrate all your awareness, responsiveness, and energy on the immediate task at hand in a relaxed and peaceful manner, free from all nervousness and apprehension. Your body relaxes, your breathing becomes natural, and your mind calm. A joyous, peaceful feeling bubbles in every moment you live in that now. And it has been said that half the worry in the world is caused by people trying to make decisions before they have sufficient knowledge on which to base a decision. So with this in mind, you are also acquiring confidence in your ability to make decisions wisely. You make these decisions after considering the consequences of your decision, trusting yourself more and more. When you've made a decision, you rest content in the knowledge that you've made a wise decision, with deep trust and peace within, and then easily dismiss it from your mind. You no longer worry about or second guess your decisions, and yet you are also becoming fluid and flexible in your decisions for the greatest and highest good of all, with peace, with openness. You make each decision in the light of your best present knowledge, and you're content with that decision when you make it. You know that you are doing the best you can with the information you have at the time. And if you acquire new knowledge, you have the ability to make a new decision in the light of this new knowledge, awareness, or insight. With each and every passing day, you no longer think nearly as much about yourself. You no longer dwell nearly so much upon yourself and your difficulties. Much less preoccupied with those thoughts of the past and the future, you are now permanently breaking the habit of worry. And you're learning in its new place a new habit, that of substituting with pleasant, wholesome and positive images. And so I'd now like you to choose one thing or a situation you normally worry about. And you won't hear my voice for several moments as you take the time to do this. Now I'd like you to picture and imagine yourself and all the various negative possible outcomes of this situation or event. Just take a few moments to do this. Now picture and imagine the worst possible outcome and allow the appropriate physical and emotional feelings to manifest themselves. Go ahead. Feel hurt, afraid and angry. Just take a few moments to do this. Notice that this is how fear and anxiety develop. Notice how you feel in your body and where you feel it. And now I'd like you to take that same situation and picture and imagine all the various possible outcomes of that situation or event. Picture and imagine the best possible outcome and allow the appropriate physical and emotional feelings to manifest themselves. Go ahead, be happy, be joyful, be proud. Whatever in that situation, take a few moments now. Notice how good this makes you feel. It makes you feel exuberant. And so from now on, every time you find yourself in a situation that formerly elicited worry, you now respond instead by first choosing and imagining all the possible positive outcomes. And then you concentrate on the best possible outcome, both physical and emotional. Maybe there's action that can be taken. Maybe there's choices that can be made. Either in your own heart, your own thinking, feeling, behaviours and thought patterns, or maybe in the choices you make in terms of your behaviour, your actions, in different directions. Or maybe this is one of those scenarios that's absolutely out of your control, and you choose to feel peace. You choose to keep that peace in the here and the now, taking each day as it comes, enjoying that now. Anytime you want, when you find yourself worrying more than usual, more than you would like, you can now respond instead by first choosing and imagining all the possible positive outcomes. And then you concentrate on the best one, both physical and emotional, and all the things that you might not even be aware of, that are beyond your anticipation, and opening up to the flow of the universe, following what brings you joy, allowing that to open up beautiful opportunities. You can do this by first closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and as you exhale, just picture and imagine yourself as calm, peaceful and relaxed as you are now. Then proceed with your positive guided mental imagery each and every day. In every conceivable way, you are breaking yourself of the worry habit and are responding in all situations with calmness, confidence, and positiveness. You are no longer a slave to needless self-destruction and self-defeating worry. You take your power back. You feel empowered to live in this beautiful peace regardless of what's going on around you, within you. You refuse to allow yourself to be limited by the worry habit. You are now developing instead a positive mindset, an open, free-flowing, peaceful connectivity to yourself within that allows this joy and bliss to just bubble through regardless, helping you in your tomorrow by being peaceful in the now, in the today. Wherever you feel that in the body, start to spread it through every single cell, that beautiful lightness, all down the legs towards the feet, up and around the whole of the torso, the organs, every single tissue, to the chest, the neck, all the way down the arms, feeling that magical, beautiful feeling, peace and bliss, up into the head and all around the head, the face, within every single part of the body now. Feeling that lightness in your head and your whole body, and bringing that beautiful feeling through with you as I count you from 1 to 5 in a moment, very gently and very slowly. And by the time I reach 5, you'll be feeling so much lighter in your mind, in your heart, even in your body. Like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, off your mind, your heart, free. And each and every day, you will find this becoming lighter and lighter. The more that you follow your joy, your peace, the more that you draw yourself back into the present moment by just taking a moment to breathe, to reconnect, and allow yourself that peace to bubble through, that comfort, that safety and security within yourself that's always there. Starting gently thinking about coming back at 1. Taking our time, just considering, just thinking about it. And at 2, slightly higher, just gently drawing your consciousness back into your physical body, very gently. With 3, connecting to the senses, the sounds in the room, allowing the sounds to come to you. The sense of touch, feeling the floor beneath your body, the chair beneath your body. Feeling the blanket or the clothes on your skin. Just being mindful of where you are, drawing your consciousness into this room. Taking a deep breath in, refreshing, healing breath, exhaling, leaving everything else. Already feeling calm, balanced, wonderful and light. We move from 3 to 4, 4 connecting in further, beginning to wiggle fingers or toes, integrating our consciousness, waking up even more. And at 5, keeping our eyes closed but feeling back in the here and now, feeling a lightness in the mind, in the soul, in the body, feeling that inner confidence, peace and calm. Feel the need to move the body, any stretches or rolls of the shoulders that you feel as you slowly wake yourself back into the here and now.